Hi, so this is the tutorial for MyMaths Homework Percentages of Amount 2. As always, go through the lesson first. It explains a lot of what I'm going to be talking about now. I'm going to assume that you've already done that before you're watching this video. Pen and paper are very important because there's going to be steps to these workings and they don't give the space for the steps in MyMaths. They just want the final answer. So pen and paper are very important. And you cannot use a calculator for this homework. So let's begin. So now 73% of 40, that seems like a really awkward amount, and it is. And you've just got to break things down into tens and ones, and you've just got to figure out how many tens do I need, how many ones do I need, and add them all up. 10% is easy because you just divide by 10, 100% is easy because you just divide by 100, and then it's just multiples of that. So for the first one, 10% is 4, and 1% is 0.4, and so you're going to want 7 lots of 4 for the 70, and you're going to want 3 lots of the 0.4 for the 73%. It's much easier if you write all these down. So what I would suggest you do is you write down 10% equals, you write down 1% equals, then you write down 70% equals, then you write down 3% equals, and you add those all up. And you're going to get 29.2 when you add those up. 41% of 50, again, we're going to work out 10%, we're going to work out 1%, you're going to work out 40%, and you're going to add up the appropriate amounts. So 10% is 5, and then 40% is 20, 1% is 0.5, and therefore when you add them up, you're going to get 20.5. This one, 1% is 7, so 2% is going to be 14. This one we're going to have to work out 10%, 1%, 30%, 3%, and add them all up. You're going to have to work out 10%, 1%, and then 80%. So 10% is 21. 80% is going to be 168, and 1% is going to be 2.1. It's going to be 170.1. 63%. So you're going to work out 10%. You're going to work out 1%. You're going to work out 60%. You're going to work out 3%, and you're going to add them. So 10% is 5. So 60% is going to be 30. 1% is 0.5. So 3% is going to be 1.5. 92%. So you're going to work out 92%. You're going to work out 10%, 1%, and 9%. Sorry, 90% and 2%. And you work out all of these in a very similar way. Okay? There's not much point in me going through more of these because they're all done in the same sort of way. Each time you've got to work out 10%, 1%, and then however many tens you want, however many ones you want, and add them together. So this one's going to be 40.5. This one you're going to work out 10%, 1%, 30%, 2%, and add them up. And similar here, you're going to work out 10%, 1%, 40%, 7%, and add them all up. Okay, so now discounts. 10% doesn't mean take 10 off. We've got to work out 10% and then subtract it. So work out 10%, that's £4. Subtract it, you're left with 36. £7 is the original amount, so 20%. We're first going to work out 10% is 70 pence. 20% is £1.40, so it's going to be £5.60. 10% is 85p. So then 30% is going to be £2.55. Take it off, you're going to be left with £5.95. 10% is 8. 40% is 32. Take it off, you're left with 48. 25%, so that is half it and half it again. So we're going to get £8.50. So half that again is £4.25. We take it off. So take off £4.25 and you're going to be left with £12.75. £14, 15 cents, so you work out 10%, £1.40, 5% is 70p. So it's £2.10 altogether. And take that off, it's going to be £11.90. Okay, so the point I want to stress the most about this is that you need to write things out step by step. You can't just do it in your head. You've got to, for each of these, write out what 10% is, write out what 1% is, and then work out how many 10s and how many 1s you want. You need to go through the lesson because that explains it as well. And after you do that, this should be straightforward because it seems complicated if you just listen to this first and expect to be able to do it. Okay, but if you've done all that and you're still having troubles, then ask. But otherwise,